Greetings. Welcome to this video. So, I wanted to make a video about a lesson that I have recently experienced. I while overseas, I was in the supermarket getting groceries for me and my daughters. And oftentimes, when I'm in the grocery market, I'll go on my phone and check my balance to see how much money is in my card or my bank account so that I can budget my transaction. I got this message that says your account is currently unavailable because blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, this is not good. But I didn't really think anything bad about it because Chase is really good for like blocking people from using their own money. And something that told me like many, many times, especially when I was working um, my previous job, to get another bank account, just to have another bank account because left and right, like I was always getting blocked from using my card just because their system is set up like that. And I would always have to be like, yes, it's me trying to use my card. I approve of this transaction and then swipe it again, which can get kind of annoying, when it's repetitive. So that was my warning. Um, but, just being a creature of habit and being really busy, I didn't do anything about it. I didn't get that other bank account. Fast forward overseas in another country, and Chase Bank, without notice, closed my three bank accounts and canceled them. And I was like, why? And they were like, because we have the ability to do that. It is in the agreement that you signed. We don't have to disclose why. And I was so just hot, so angry, so frustrated because in another country and trying to buy food, and they were tripping. But I still decided to just to okay, you know what? I can speak to a supervisor about this. I'm going to work my way around this because I always work my way around everything. The next person that I talked to, they were like, no, this is not a decision that can be overturned. This is something that happens to people, and there's nothing that you can do about it. And I was just like horrified. It was like a nightmare. I've traveled, this is my sixth time traveling outside of the country, outside of the United States. Yeah, sixth trip. And this is the first time that I've ever actually had a problem with a bank closing down my bank accounts and my cards. So I was completely unprepared and just completely shocked. And I was like, well, damn, like, is this some type of conspiracy, some type of issue, just pertaining to me? But then I did a search on Google, and then it pulled up this lady's YouTube video. And I'm going to link her video in the description box because it actually helped me. It helped me learn, that I'm not the only person that this has happened to. Other people, and the similarity between her and me was is that she was getting direct deposit from unemployment into one of her bank accounts. And I know what you're thinking, probably, like, why would you be traveling, on if you're just getting unemployment? But that wasn't just the plan. I do work a commission job, and yeah, so my mindset was like, okay, it's gonna work out. Now, when I seen her video and I was seeing that, she was getting her unemployment, direct deposit. That's the only thing that she's the account for. And they just did the same thing to her. The same notices that she received were the same notices that I received. And I was like, okay, I'm not the only one. And then I seen a guy, and then I just seen all kinds of people. And that's when I realized that these banks are so freaking unloyal, and they will just do anything. They'll just treat anybody any kind of way, no matter what. Like, mm-mm. And from January to July, I always had between from February to July, I always had between two accounts between $2,000 to $20,000. And so, and then I had the first account since 2018. So that's what I mean by like banks, they just have no loyalty whatsoever. And one of the guys that had his account closed, he had $11,000 in there, and he had to go through the drama of trying to get his money back. The lady told me that they would send me my money in the mail. So we'll see about that. But there's going to come a day where Chase Bank is going to be begging Wama, Waquisha to be a customer. And I'm be like, nope, 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 because you guys left me hanging when I was in another country for no other loving reason at all. So they're going to be begging, and they're not going to get nowhere because I'm not going to get it. No, they don't deserve customers because they do stuff like that. And on top of that, you know, how they always say, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Fun. Ooh, okay, pardon me. So, as I was saying before the interruption, is that you know how they say don't put all your eggs in one basket? So, I would definitely say I've learned from this situation to not put all my fruits in one basket. And I was receiving the warning, like I said, all the time. Multiple times throughout the week, I'll be trying to use my card and I would get declined, even though the money was in my account. Like, I'm talking about, $20,000 in one account, $15,000, $8,000, $10,000, and then the card being declined. And then people, I'm black as ever with, this nappy hair, and they looking at me like, bitch, you got this money? And I'm like, so, it's just, inappropriate. I should have followed through on, the guidance that I was receiving to open up another bank account. So the lesson has been learned, that Chase Bank is very unloyal. And I've seen all these stories on YouTube where, people have got their accounts closed, supposedly banned for life, and then they get to, reopen some accounts in the future and, rebuild their relationship with Chase. I'm good. I'm not interested. It's like I can have money to just throw around in the air and make it rain everywhere. I ain't gonna throw no money in the air because they try to leave me in straight up despair. And that's just unloyal as a mother. Okay. So I'm good. I will definitely always have a couple of different accounts. Now, I had 3 accounts with them when I should have had one account with them and with 2 other people. I've learned my lesson. I will have a couple of bank accounts with a couple of different people since people can't be trusted, since these bank institutions cannot be trusted to be loyal. It is very, very unethical to just close people's accounts overnight without saying nothing to them. And like I said, I'm going to include this one lady's story in the description box because it helped me see, like, wait a minute, this is not just me. This shit happened to her. And she had a little nice size of money in her account. And it was just like, okay, the proper etiquette is to give people a notice. Like, because we have the right to, we're going to close your account within 30 days. So now you know. But they just do it without even saying nothing, without even a warning. And that's what makes it wrong. At least give somebody the time to know and prepare. That's the way you treat a customer that is investing in your business. Because basically, people got this game twisted. The power that the bank has is you and your money. So, the only power that they have is the money that people keep putting in there. So literally, like, people are investing their money in the banks. And why would you invest your money with someone who can just shut down the account without no warning for any reason or for no reason because it's in their contract? No, thank you. So, like I said, even when I'm rich, I will not be making it rain in a Chase account because this just serves no purpose. Anybody that's going to utilize that type of behavior doesn't deserve my business or your business, but what you do with your business is your business. I'm just basically sharing this lesson that I've learned, and I'm definitely going to be having my fruits in multiple baskets because I don't got time for the bullshit or the dumb shit. And that was definitely, definitely unfair. I should have had a 30-day notice and so should all those other people, And that's what I wanted to say in this video. If any of you have always felt like, oh man, I shouldn't have just have this one bank. I need to have a couple of bank accounts. You might be getting that feeling for a reason, just because your divine intelligence is trying to tell you that you need to have more than one basket for your fruits. And that's just what I've learned. But yes, having more than one basket for those funds is the way to go. So if you have been receiving that nudge to diversify and open up some other accounts with some other banks, definitely listen to that, because if I had, I would not have been in the situation that I ended up in. And it was traumatizing. I was like, damn, why didn't I just stay my ass where I was? It definitely was a traumatizing experience to be in another country with no money and cards completely shut down. What happened? How did we survive? Lord, first of all, my daughter had a cornbread birthday cake. I had to make a video about that, but it was just crazy. I'm super, super, super grateful for my friends and family members who were able to loan me some money to get myself stabilized in that scenario. Super, super, super grateful. It was very, very hard for me to ask, but one of the things that two people have told me over the past couple of months is that I'm a giver and I need to learn how to be a receiver. So I'm grateful for those that have been able to lend some money to us and share. And I will be delighted to give back to them. I did have a situation. I'm not going to even say who this person is because they know who they are.
with a person that was always like, oh my, telling everybody like, oh my God, you are, she's balling and, this, that, and the third, because first of all, $20,000 in the bank is not balling. Working a job, 8 hours a day is not balling. It is just like paid slavery. And, you know, anyways, this person that had those comments, you know, was like, can I borrow $500 from you? Oh, I need $200, such and such needs $200 for this. And I just was like, okay, you don't have to pay it back. It's all good, you know. And I didn't think that I was going to get laid off from my job. I didn't think that I would be in a predicament where I would need that $500, $200, and those dollars, other dollars, like I didn't think I would need it. But it turned out I did. I got laid off from my job, and I had made a promise to my daughter. She still wanted to go celebrate her birthday overseas, where she wanted to celebrate it. And, I could have really used that money back. That I was like, no, you don't have to borrow it. You can have it. So, anyways, this person, we ain't gonna blast no names, was like completely unresponsive. I was like, damn, am I blocked? Is my number blocked? And then I go on Instagram and I seen that she blocked me, and I was like, wow. I actually cried about this, y'all, because I see so many people that be like, oh, I bought this for my boyfriend, I bought this for my girlfriend, and then 6 months later, their boyfriend and their girlfriend gone, and they didn't buy this person a car and paid this person phone bill, bought all kind of stuff, just throwing money in the air to somebody who that don't care, don't have a blood connection with them or nothing like that. So this is a family member, so I'm thinking like, okay, I am building a bond with my family member, and that is so much better than me just throwing money at a stranger. Well, I got blocked, and I'm the same person. The only thing that changed was that I got laid off from my job. So that was just a very sad experience for me, to be overseas, chase unloyal and disrespectful selves, close my 3 accounts without warning, and then one of the family members, one of the family members that I had been going out of my way to help, even on my birthday. I had drove 100 miles, really 200 miles, back and forth 2 days to help her, and just went out of my way. Like, I want this family member to know that I love them. And we're going to have a bond. We're going to be like this. I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I was in my little fantasy land, But the blocked. When somebody block you on Instagram, it says Instagram user, and it doesn't say their name. So when I seen that, I was just like, wow. Now, of course, I don't give to receive things in return, but ultimately, I still felt like I was building a bond with this family member, but I was mistaken, you know. So I just wanted to add that in there. I'm grateful for, the family members, that have assisted me. I was crying tears of joy, excuse me, for my family members and friends that have been able to assist. It is very traumatizing and unfortunate to be in another country with no resources. So, lesson learned, definitely important to have multiple baskets with them fruits. Very, very important. And that's the end of this video. I didn't drawn it out into I was good. I was good at 12 minutes. It was a 12-minute video, and then I went on a little tangent. But if you made it this far, thank you for having a great attention span. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching, and please comment. Let me know, has this ever happened to you or anyone that you know, and what you think in general. And if you feel called to, definitely share the video and subscribe so that more people can receive these messages that I share. Peace and love.